harsh today. All right, man. Real Rep Coalition podcast. We in the building. This is something different we've been talking about for a little bit. Who the fuck else is in the building?
F-Dub, you already
Showtime's.
know.
Oh
Oh,
shit, my
goodness.
bad, bro. Go ahead, my bad, bro.
No, go
Showtime,
ahead.
Slim.
Go ahead, brother.
Showtime, Slim, man.
F-Dub, you already know what it is. We back.
Who the fuck just walked in the door?
Sorry, man.
Yeah, he the reason we late, and I am the I. We're watching Now You See Me, man. We starting on the first one. We're gonna do the second one leading up to Now You See Me, Now You Don't, which will be in theaters the 14th, I believe, which means we might see it on the 13th because them hoes be dropping early.
X.
We're actually
But
pretty early for this crash course, but yeah.
yeah, I mean that's a
I mean,
first.
that should come out next week, right?
The
Yeah.
14th. Today is the 4th.
Yeah, I think next weekend.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
But
next Thursday, Friday.
yeah, so we've been talking about this movie for a little while. We finally got a reason to do this shit. I mean, it would have got picked eventually. Honestly, I feel like it was on multiple people's list. But a brief synopsis of this movie. As Fireworks once asked, "Do you believe in magic?" This movie follows the Four Horsemen, which is J. Daniel Atlas, Henley Reeve, Merritt McKinney, and Jack Wilder. And they are a group of differing magicians brought together by an unknown force with strict instructions. They end up becoming a big time show with the investment of Arthur Tressler, who is played by Michael Caine. Also, I didn't, previously say it, but it's Jesse Eisenberg, um,
Woody
Dave
Harrelson.
Woody
Franco,
Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson, and who plays Henley?
You don't know her name?
Exactly.
Okay.
So Michael Caine plays Arthur Tressler, who is their investor, and they continue to do growing in popularity and notoriety stunts of questionable legality, which attracts the attention of both the FBI and Interpol. So the FBI agent is Dylan Rhodes, played by the Incredible Hulk himself,
Mark
and
Mark Ruffalo.
Ruffalo.
I actually also don't know who plays the Interpol agent. So, however that works. And then you have Morgan Freeman, who is a retired former magician who is attempting to expose them for his own lucrative personal gain
Trying to
and see
debunk
through
them.
all the bullshit, huh?
He's trying to debunk them.
Yeah, because he's made a career off of some shit like that. So things continue to escalate and they end up basically trying to avoid being caught by all the Secret Service and whatnot, and still putting on increasingly, I guess, dangerous, risky, and theatrical magic performances for the public. So I guess the easiest way to start here is, how do we feel about the performances of the characters?
Well, okay, TL. Let
Um,
me say. Hold on. The
Go
one
for it.
that played Henley is, I don't know how to say her first name. It's like it's Isla. Her
Oh,
last name is Fisher. I don't
Isla.
know how to say the first name.
I
Isla,
think it's Isla
Isla,
Fisher.
Isla, Isla,
I think
Isla.
it's Isla Fisher.
Isla.
I think it's Isla
Isla.
Fisher. When you say Island, it's Isla Fisher. That's how I've heard people say it.
Yes.
Okay, good. She's from Wedding Crashers. She was in
Yeah,
The
she
Great
was the
Gatsby.
sister on Wedding Crashers. Who was she in The Great Gatsby?
She played Myrtle.
That was that bitch. That's crazy.
Yeah, and
Salute
then
to her.
the Interpol agent is Melanie Laurent.
Was she actually
She,
French?
she was in Inglorious Bastards.
Oh yeah, she definitely French then. She was French in that hoe.
I've heard that name before, but I don't know what else. I don't know her catalog like that. So she must
Have you
be
seen
on some other
Inglorious
shit.
Bastards?
Surprisingly, no.
Okay, she was in that for sure.
So, how do we feel about the performances?
Hey, shout out Jesse Eisenberg. I remember it was a time when that nigga was like just another Michael Cera, and then he just set himself apart like immediately. Not that long after that, part like that, the Social Network and shit. Like,
Jesse Eisenberg, Adam Sandberg, and Michael Cera were all considered Pokemon evolutions of each other.
yeah,
They
yeah.
were just
Was it
They,
great.
around the time like Superbad and
you might be
Zombieland and
able,
shit like that?
might be able to throw dude from Whiplash in that shit too. Miles Teller, he kind of like that same.
No, no, you
Shout out
can't.
Miles Teller.
I
You
think you could
can't.
put him in that same category. He's a
I
little.
I mean, he is a
I don't
generic
think so.
white guy, but like I don't know that he like aesthetically falls in that category.
I don't. I disagree. And I know it's not necessarily relevant to to what we're to this review, right? The reason I disagree is because like his time frame of like getting lit and shit was far different from them. You feel me? Whereas all three of those actors were kind of like rising up around the same time. Miles Teller ain't really get like he wasn't cooking like that until like much well probably Whiplash around that time frame.
I'll
What
tell
about
y'all something. I don't think like and speaking of people within this movie, 2013. I don't know that Dave Franco had done much just yet.
Yeah,
Facts.
I
I
was just
agree.
thinking that too. Like I was like, damn, it's a crazy. Like I never thought like Franco would be more
Dave
relevant
Chappelle.
than James Franco. Like
They're what and what low key.
I mean, certain circumstances prohibited James Franco from excelling more than he should. So
Yeah, they didn't have enough Spider-Man movies for him.
no, he got into some scandals. He got into some weird some Diddy shit. So
Well, hey, it sounds like
yeah,
Hollywood,
he could have been
honestly.
he could have been a lot bigger than what he is now. But pause.
But Dave Franco was in like a bunch of shit, honestly,
He
man.
was in a lot of regular minor roles though, like 21 Jump Street shit like that.
yeah?
hmm
He,
But I
No,
think that like
I don't know about y'all, right? My fault, Kid Tail, but I don't know about y'all, but like when it comes to Jesse Eisenberg, like he's not necessarily pause when I say this. He's not necessarily my cup of tea, right? When when I'm thinking of like leading actors and shit like that, I always like I always feel like he's playing the same type of character, just different type of
yeah,
dialogue in every type of film, and
he
you can
he
kind of
playing Lex
tell, but
Luthor.
he did.
yeah, not very good, by the way, not very
I
good.
know people hate it.
Yeah, so I always get that feeling every time I see him in a film. The only time I could really say that he differentiated himself was in The Social Network. But in yeah,
I thought he played
That's
that's
the same
kind
kind of
of
nigga there
similar to
too.
me too,
Yeah,
honestly.
that's it. He's the same nigga there. I mean, I don't mind it though. I think he's good. Like I think that's how it's like a I ain't gonna
Ryan Reynolds.
not comparing the two people, but it's like a Denzel type of thing. Like he plays his character the way
It's like
Denzel would play.
Ryan Reynolds, bro. People say Ryan Reynolds is like himself in every
Yeah.
I
movie. I
feel that
feel
way
like this
about
is
Will
who
Smith, low
Jesse
key.
Eisenberg is. No, it's not. That's not Will Smith.
I low key feel that way about Will Smith too, and
I
most of
mean,
his
you
shit.
you can have that opinion, but Will Smith got too much, bro. Like
facts.
that motherfucker
Denzel,
was
Denzel too, but
Will
like you
Smith
said,
know how to
that
Denzel like
motherfucker was Muhammad
transfer. Like, he
Ali
know
and
how
was
to,
also the guy in The Pursuit of Happiness, bro. That's two wildly different
you
characters.
know, he was
And
yeah,
on.
and
yeah,
concussion,
yeah, yeah,
where he had
yeah.
a
But
where he had an accent.
Yeah, he was African in The Concussion.
Yes.
I mean, he played a slave too. So
I didn't watch that movie. You was trying to get us to watch it.
no, I didn't.
Mhm.
They got a girl that's from down here.
Those
She's an
type of
actor. She
actors,
was in that
like those
movie.
type of actors, though, like most movies, they hire Will Smith to be Will Smith. They hire Denzel to be Denzel. Like they not expecting them to change to anybody else. They hire Samuel L. Jackson to be Samuel L. Jackson.
But
Like,
if I may, this was also around the time of the career resurgence of Woody Harrelson, and I've been told people Woody Harrelson was cold as a bitch, boy.
and
Woody, man, Woody
You said,
and
Harrelson
eh?
was
You
in
ain't
his
like Woody?
shit. He
and
was, oh come on,
hey
bro.
Yeah.
yo,
he
He was in his
like
shit.
what other like movies led to his resurgence? And if you say fucking
Zombieland.
oh my God, I knew you was gonna say that. That movie's mid,
He
man.
did the Hunger Games in 10,
No, he
11.
he what? He was
Yeah,
in
he
the
was in
Hunger
the
Games?
Hunger Games.
He's in
Yes,
the Hunger Games,
I
bro.
I don't remember that shit.
he was their
He played a
mentor.
nigga that, yeah, he played a mentor nigga.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. Like I say, that because like the 2010s were very kind to Woody Harrelson. You
If I
know, and
can get
he's
to
still
that,
doing shit. I just seen a fucking a trailer for a movie he finna be in. I don't remember what it was called because the movie looked ass, but he looked like he was doing good in it.
He was in a movie I watched last year called The Deep Breath,
he would.
or The Last Breath, I should say, and he was okay there. But Woody Harrelson is also not my cup of tea either, to
I
be honest.
enjoyed
Right.
Woody Harrelson performance in this movie, man. I think like he was, you know what I'm saying, in like in the whole magician circle and whatnot, where like it's about like Atlas is just being like snarky and you know what I'm saying, arrogant and whatnot. Like Merritt McKinney was also you know, basically playing with folks in a face, but like he was just like being the source of humor for it. You know what I'm saying? He was just like cooking folks, making fun of folks. That fucking the bald head agent and shit. Before Dylan went in the room, he was like, "Hey, I just want you to know, mentalism isn't a backed up science." And he just like kept telling him, he was like, "Hey, don't believe that shit he's talking about." He got in there and he told Buddy that motherfucker be going doing Tranny Tuesday with his wife and shit. And that motherfucker was like, he was
That was
like,
kind of crazy.
huh?
No, I said that was kind of crazy.
Yeah, like at first, like you know, it sounded like he going like hook up with one of them, but no, it sounded like he dressed up and shit. Like, so I don't know, bro. Buddy might have been a mook.
He might have been.
I just see where Ice said he did great, and it looked like based off the time 4 minutes ago, she might have been talking about like Jesse Eisenberg or some shit.
He did
Maybe.
get.
Like I
Shout out
say,
Ice, man.
Jay
Hey, somebody
Daniel Atlas
background, man. Who the
was,
fuck is that?
I
His
think it's
art.
Art. Jay Daniel Atlas was, you know, like a great leading character though, like as the leader of the Horsemen type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Where like he was basically just taunting motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like he has this huge ego
He
and
got that
intellect and whatnot.
condescending, like he played the
Yeah.
fuck out the condescending
I was about
fucking
to say, whenever they in
dickhead.
the interrogation room, bro, he told that motherfucker, like that motherfucker was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's mob bosses and killers and all this shit that sit there. And I put them there. And he was like, I'm finna, like, we finna get you type shit. And Buddy told him, he was like, look, man, we're always gonna be 2, 5, 7 steps ahead of you. And then whenever you think you caught up, we're behind you. At no point you will
That
ever be
monologue was
anywhere
fire.
except for where I want you to be. And he was like, you know, Buddy got pissed and he did that clean ass shit with them cuffs, boy.
Oh
And he
yeah,
had that
that
Hey,
was
fucking
dope.
pee in the can of soda. Like,
hey
That was
KTL. So
clean.
what about
And the phone
so
shit.
so what about Mark Ruffalo as the primary antagonist here? I don't know if you call him the antagonist,
Yeah,
but
and
he was
No, he's
it's
not.
really crazy that like he would be the antagonist, but that's technically true.
yeah, I
Where it's
guess you
not
would
like
call him the antagonist.
it's
Mark
not like
Ruffalo
you
is
want. It's not like he's like doing bad shit, but he's like
He's the one
attempting
opposing
to,
them.
yeah, like to
He's
take
the
these motherfuckers
anti-hero.
to prison. He's not an
That ain't no
anti-hero.
anti-hero at all.
Yeah, he is the opposing force. But like, I think
Facts.
that he did really good in his role, Slim, of
He was
basically
wilding.
like being, like he represents, goddamn, he
Yo,
represents
Art.
the
All
fucking.
right, mute
I
yourself,
feel
bro.
like the common
Damn, this
perspective
must be
that
progress,
like
bro. Like, because y'all just not hear shit from me. Now I hear everything. Okay.
salute to him.
Yeah, nigga, stop
But
crumbling up paper over there, nigga.
Dylan Rhodes represents like basically what any like I guess regular person, but also, you know, government agent would be, where like, all right, this magic shit is bullshit. Like, I take down folks who, you know, have $1 million industries and have killed like 100 folks. I'm not worried about no bitch ass rabbit in a hat type shit. This shit ain't real. And then like he keeps getting like outwitted, bro. And so like over the course of the movie, you end up like seeing his character progression, where like old girl keeps telling him like, hey, you know what I'm saying, like this magic shit, you may not want to believe it, but it's kicking your ass right now. And so he gets to the point where he like accepts some shit, you know what I'm saying? And like I think that that's like a really good character dynamic throughout. But if you want to talk low key, if you want to like attribute an antagonist, it might have been Thaddeus Bradley, man.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman was like just out there, you know what I'm saying, like he was on their ass, bro. Like anything that they had, like, you know what I'm saying, Dylan was confused by or whatever the fuck. and like he was able to like break that shit down real quick. Like, bro, he was
But
like,
you
No,
yeah,
know
this
what,
is how they
KTM?
I
doing
thought he
it.
was
That
one of
that
Lay
the
the
most
fuck
fire
out.
that
characters in the movie.
That was
wait,
what?
what, nigga?
No, I said I thought he was one of the most fire. I thought he was one of the most fire characters in the movie.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I was
fair.
gonna say. That's the one thing. One thing about this movie that I really love is the way they used his character and the dialogue and how they used him to kind of explain, even though, like you said, he was explaining to Dylan, but he was also explaining to us, the viewer. Like
Yeah,
we saw the shit in real time, and now he's saying, okay, this is how they did that shit. And he did that throughout the whole movie where he kind of like talked us through it and showed us, okay, this is what's happening. And
but it
then
never felt like a disappointment. I feel like where like sometimes like you find out a magic trick in real life and you're like, oh, well, that's ass. I know
because
how it's done.
because I
Like
feel like
it doesn't seem
I feel like it
ass.
kept building KTL until the
Yeah.
last scene. That
Well,
last scene was fucking crazy.
I was about to say like the whole shit like through this movie is that it continually twists the plot. In that
Right.
monologue that he gave to Dylan was
That
essentially the
shit was
structure of
so
the movie, bro.
fire.
Like that's pretty much what the movie was. At every time like you as the audience believe you have some shit figured out, they
Yep.
do some different shit, you know what I'm saying? And like it's everything
You
is
don't know what you
twisted
don't
again.
know what's gonna happen next.
So I think that was like I think that's fire, but like I'll tell you, Michael Caine turned in a really good performance as
Oh, Michael
an
Caine.
egomaniacal fucking billion. Well, he's not a billionaire. He was like a multi-millionaire. He had like 144 million, whatever. But
Hey,
like they
buddy was
fleeced the fuck out of him, bro.
yeah, buddy was pissed when he got fleeced, man.
Yeah.
Yo.
Well, yeah, because like he thought like he had some shit. He's like, I got the greatest magic show in the world. You know what I'm saying? And I'm benefiting off this shit. They able to do all this crazy shit nobody can explain. You know what I'm saying? And they really like they played him, bro. Like at the whole time in this movie, he is like a menacing presence because even he pull up to Morgan Freeman and he tell him like, "Hey, bro, I'll give you this amount of money. It's more than what you finna make off this
5
shit. Leave
billion.
this shit alone." And Buddy said it. No, at first it was only 3.5, and
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, I'm not tripping about whatever the fuck, like leave this shit alone. Buddy told him no, and he was like, all right,
Am I
man, like I
flinching?
don't. Yeah, he was like, I don't lose these type of fights, so like something really bad could happen to you in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And something really bad happened to him, bro. Like,
Hey, shout out to Michael Caine, bro. Michael Caine is 92 years old, and he recently announced that he was coming out of retirement.
I
What?
just like
yeah,
say that too.
there's a
What?
movie he got coming up. I can't remember what it is, but I've seen about it.
I think it's the
Jesus
Witch Hunter,
Christ.
the Witch Hunter movie that's coming
Yeah,
out.
yeah, it is.
So yeah, he's coming out of retirement at 92 to do that movie. I think that's
That
fire.
Bro.
man has got a lot of great roles that I've seen throughout the years, bro. Like
He's fucking
He was
Alfred, bro.
he
yeah,
was
he was really good in the
pause. No, he
Batman. Yeah.
wasn't.
Pause. He's Alfred.
Yeah, but
So Michael Caine, Clint Eastwood, and the aunt from the first Spider-Man movies, they all got to make a movie together, like the oldest like leading cast.
that bitch isn't dead yet.
I would never watch that
They
movie.
all about to be 100, bro.
I
I
remember
never watched that shit.
Michael
It ain't
Caine.
about what you gonna watch, bro. It's a landmark.
Right.
Like
I
I
can
said,
tell you, I
Michael
can
landmark. It's a
tell you,
landmark.
Caine.
I can tell you the new generation don't want to watch it either. Only you
Bro,
with your nostalgia.
you don't
Michael Caine.
speak for the entire new generation.
That shit is not that shit is yes I do. Hey, that shit is
No,
not
you
selling
don't.
out the theaters.
You don't
Michael,
It's
speak for
not.
everybody.
I'm
bro.
gonna be
Michael
honest, Art.
Caine was in a like
TikTok,
he
hold on,
was in a
KTL. The
movie.
TikTok generation is not going to the movies to
The
see
TikTok,
Michael Caine and them
the
niggas, bro.
TikTok generation don't make up the world, bro.
They
They
make
might,
up
Slim. Clint
they make up
Eastwood is
most
still
of the
kind
people
of
that's
lit.
going to the movies.
No,
Clint
they
Eastwood still do movies like that get good
Clint,
reviews. He was in
Yeah,
like some movie
no,
about being a
yeah,
drug
KTL. But I'm
smuggler.
saying he trying to put them all together. That's
He
just
trying
too
to put
old.
that old bitch in there, and that's
all
gonna
right,
be the deal
watch that
breaker,
shit be
man.
That's
nominated
just too
for an Oscar.
old.
That shit be nominated for Oscar, bro.
No,
But
it won't.
that shit,
That's what
yeah,
it is,
Michael
bro.
Caine did a
No,
movie with
it won't.
Robert
They got an
Duvall.
endearing story, bro. Three old ass people about to turn 100 years old.
Bro, they got a
Drama.
movie. KTL, you saw the trailer? I think I saw it when I went to the movies one time. You saw the trailer for that movie about them old ass people, like the murder club shit or whatever.
Hell no.
That sounds
It's like
stupid. That sounds
it's
stupid.
like a bunch of old ass people, bro, like trying to be detectives. It's like
Yeah,
old
that
ladies and
sounds
old
I
stupid.
men.
feel like maybe I might
That
have
sounds
seen like
stupid.
something
That
about
sounds dumb.
that, but
That's not the
I'm
movie
just
I'm trying
saying,
to.
Art, like you
I'm about to write. I'm about to
nah,
write a script for
they
them, bro.
not winning no Oscar.
Michael
I'm not a
Caine
writer
did a
script.
movie like with Robert Duvall and I want to say Haley Joel
Matter,
Osment called Secondhand Lions. It was fire.
I remember that
Okay,
shit.
Art. So what's gonna be the plot for Michael Caine?
Hey, bro, no, we're
Okay,
not.
no,
No,
I'm
no,
not,
we're
bro.
not
I'm not
doing
going
this.
to just
I'm
think of an
not finna
Oscar-winning
get. Yeah, come on,
plot.
bro.
Yeah,
I'm
nigga,
not.
I could. That's
No,
why we
then
different.
do it then.
Hey,
Hey,
let's
That's
let's
why
get
talk
we
back to
about
different. I
the
marriage.
could.
I don't want to talk
let's
about
get
these
back to
old
the review,
fuckers,
man.
bro. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
She said I
But
didn't know who he was. I googled, but go, Mr. White Man. Ice is uncultured.
that's.
She's learning.
I
She's
mean, bro,
uncultured though.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, Slim. I'm pretty sure I've seen Ice say that like the only shit that we watched that she's seen was like
Was
Human
in time.
Centipede, Strange Thing About the
Oh,
Johnsons, and like
Oh
one other
God.
movie.
Oh yeah,
I
she
was
got a
like,
yeah.
weird,
damn, bro,
yeah,
you be
she got a
watching some
weird ass.
bullshit. Like,
Before this, she said she thought In Time was the best movie that she watched along with
it
us.
might have been
Oh
so
my
far. I
god,
mean, I don't know
yeah.
I think no,
that
she
we've
said she
watched.
liked this one better than In
Yeah.
Time.
Well, we'll see. But yeah, like I say, um, like so I think that they all delivered great performances. Dave Franco was like Jack Wilder is, the youngest of the bunch, and so therefore like he just keep trying to prove himself.
He
He
was
want to
fired
like
too. Dave Franco
prove
was
that
fired.
he's a magician and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like at one point, like he's like, yeah, I'm nervous. I don't, know how I feel about this shit. And Atlas basically tells him like, you want to be, you keep telling us you want to be an adult, fucking act like one. And he told him to like go in there and handle business, and he did, bro. He was on them
Oh
agents'
no,
ass,
yeah,
bro.
no. He was
That shit
yo,
was
that fight
He
fire.
scene though,
he
that fight
put
scene
that
though,
fucker
oh
in a
my
damn
God.
garbage disposal, and Dylan's a piece of shit. He ain't try to help his partner for shit. His hand was finna go down them
Fuck that
fucking
nigga.
garbage disposal.
Yeah.
Hey, when he
That's
used the cards
crazy,
though,
Slim.
hey, when he pulled out the cards though, and Ruffalo's character was like,
Yeah. He was
really?
like, what?
He said, yes, really. Oh my God, that shit
And
was
he smoked him, bro. He
fire.
was hitting him in the face with playing cards, bro.
That shit was fire.
Hey, look,
I ain't
this
gonna
brings
cap
up an
to you.
interesting point right here. Who was y'all favorite character?
That's tough. Like I say, I might have. It's between Atlas and McKinney for me. Like I feel like I really liked Woody Harrelson performance, but like Atlas might have did some cleaner shit.
Yeah, I think for me it's either Atlas or if I can throw Dylan in there. Like Dylan was fire.
Yeah, probably Atlas as well. Considering the stuff I said about Jesse Eisenberg at the
Jesse
beginning of
was
the,
snapping.
I do think he did really good in this,
And
role.
as
So,
he do we think he's the lead? Like, is he the lead of this movie?
Yes,
I mean, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Because I didn't know
Yeah,
if it
he.
was like a shared thing we would say
Well,
or
like
if
he
it
is the main
I mean, this is like a
protagonist.
it's like an ensemble cast, like kind of like Oceans, kind of. So
that's
like,
what I was. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but even in
Ocean's is
Oceans,
George
George
Clooney.
Clooney was the
yeah, but
lead,
it's
Yeah,
still
right?
like
it's George Clooney and
like
Brad Pitt.
yeah, but that's their
I mean, and
this
also
movie
Slim,
don't
like
this
the
movie don't really
Italian
have a
Job had an ensemble
yeah this
cast,
movie
but
don't
like
It
have
it
a
was
was
George
it was
Clooney.
Mark
definitely Mark.
Wahlberg.
Like
Yeah.
so, one thing I didn't mention, I'm finna let Art say who his favorite character was. Me and Slim have seen this movie probably a few times, right? Slim, Fireworks and Art haven't seen it at all, so
Correct,
this is their
correct.
first
You
viewing.
had a fire bar about it, KTL, back when you used to battle rap.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say that whole like leading to the huh? Yeah.
They wouldn't get
Uh
it.
yeah, I was gonna say it like before we started the episode and shit, man. But shout out to, and it was about this movie, bro. Like I seen that, like that was the first thing I thought of when I saw that scene pop up. But Art, who was your favorite character, man?
I ain't good with names, bro. I don't never remember these niggas' names, but Morgan Freeman, bro. That's my favorite character.
That is Bradley.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
He was
The
fire too.
black guy is your favorite character,
Of
right,
course,
Art?
man.
I see what this
You got
is.
all you gotta do is do something remotely
Because
fire, and you.
hey, Slim, I only saw one black person in this movie. Art said that's who I fucked with. Like
Come on. I mean, it's
Damn, was
Morgan
it only
Freeman, bro.
one?
It's not hard. It's not hard for Morgan Freeman to
Morgan
be
Freeman
somebody's
is the
favorite
damn
character.
legend,
He's
honestly.
it's a high chance that if Morgan Freeman's in a movie, he's gonna be one of your favorite
How
characters.
I
old is
just saw
he
Morgan
right
Freeman
now?
going
That's another
down
nigga.
the
Hey,
He
little
up there.
aisle,
He
the
up
Jennifer
there.
Hudson
He up
aisle.
there in age,
hey
bro.
That nigga
Morgan,
look
Honestly, he
old
up
as
there.
fuck. Yeah.
Morgan. No, he's still in his 80s though. He's not eligible for the movie yet for the
Yeah,
old
but he
people.
look old as fuck
For the
right now.
old movie.
He's not eligible for the old. You gotta be 92 and up.
Buddy looked like that
Oh,
in his
black.
20s too. Crazy.
That
Shit,
shit.
man.
No, he
Yeah,
is
well,
finally
Explosive.
getting
this would
old,
have
man.
been in his
We
70s,
gotta
probably.
charge my man Morgan while we still got him, man.
Salute to bro. But what was y'all okay? So like, what was y'all favorite scene of the movie?
For me,
Slim, I think
prop.
Slim said his was the ending, right?
like with the holograms and shit,
the le-
or
the
Well,
le-
okay,
no,
hold on. I'm gonna make this a two-part question. I want to start with actually because I want to talk about this. What was y'all favorite magic trick performed in the movie?
I can go first since I haven't seen this movie till
Yeah.
this point. For me, my probably the first major bank heist that they pulled with the French, with Robert Downey Jr.'s character,
Yeah.
the French guy, right? With the
Shout out to
way
him.
they did that whole teleportation shit, and then with the money and all that, yeah, that was dope to me. So that was my favorite trick of the movie.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then what was the second part of the question, KTO?
Well, hold on. I'm gonna let everybody say their. Then I'm gonna talk about like what everyone's favorite scene was because like I feel like people might not say the magic tricks part, but I want to acknowledge those in itself. I think that like the second one might have been the coldest one to me, where they had just so much different shit working. Like Merritt was like putting all them folks to sleep and telling them about they was finna get the
yeah.
quarterback. And then they had the rabbit in the hat with the fucking or in the hat, the rabbit in the box with the mirror and shit. But then that bitch turned the rabbit into the hat, and then they had her floating through the air in a bubble, and they had like all type of shit. Like it was just so much going on. And then when it like all came together because they was getting chased and shit, like they did all that shit with the money and shit. Like I liked how all that shit came together.
Yeah, that was fire.
Yeah, the
I
whole cold
think
word shit was crazy too.
Hmm.
for me it might be the last one, and it does like play off the one you was talking about because they explain like they did the same shit that they did with that rabbit. They just
With the
did it on
safe.
like a bigger scale, and then Jack faked his death, and like I think that shit was orchestrated like amazingly. All that shit.
Hmm. Art, what was your favorite magic trick, brother?
I said when they was doing the shit with the checks, like that was both
Oh,
my favorite
yeah,
scene and my favorite magic trick. That was it was
that was a
kind of
big
fire.
ass flashlight he
That
had,
nigga was
man. That
pissed.
big ass
Yeah,
flashlight.
bro, that nigga was getting robbed blind.
Hey,
Like,
that's really funny as fuck, bro. Because that's it. Michael Caine at that point was like a 80 some odd year old man. So let's assume Arthur Tressler is also 70s, 80s. That man, like, they got him for his money and shit. And if that chain wouldn't have came out the floor, he was finna go try to beat the shit out the
Yeah,
folks.
yeah. That nigga said we would have to have your personal information. Nigga, like, how the fuck we gonna get that?
Yeah, talking about like, yeah, yo mother maiden name and yo fucking like the name of your cat, like
Yeah, that
motherfucker.
the fucking dialogue was crazy in this movie.
Hey,
She
Slim, that
said,
shit was funny as a bitch. They was on the plane and shit. That motherfucker said, like he told him he was wrong about all that mentalism shit. He said, okay, Snuffles and Cushman Armitage. That was your childhood? Like,
"Yeah, you should have known he was gonna be ass trying to do that shit." She said my favorite magic trick was the teleportation one. Two best. That was the first one, I think. I think she talking about the first one.
Yeah, yeah, she is.
She said favorite scene was Bradley realizing it was Dylan because that's when I realized. You didn't ask me, KT. I was gonna say the same shit. That
yeah, I
final
about to
scene
say
with
the
Bradley.
favorite scene, I think that's yours. I'll let you go there. But
She said also I like seeing Jack's fight scene and the death. The shit with Jack's death was cold too. But I think my favorite scene is the one with Bradley in the jail cell because like it's really the reveal. It's so cold and the way when he figured out, but he was just out of the cell by that
yeah,
time.
he was
He just
like
popped
he
up.
stood in front of him and then he disappeared and
That
shit.
shit
Never
was
went
so
through the door
cold,
or
bro.
nothing.
Hey, and like you said, like we're figuring it out in real time as Morgan, because he's the one that's been explaining everything, and now he's like, okay, and you know what's so cold about it too? How they bring shit back. He was
Hmm.
hoeing this nigga the whole movie, talking about,
Yeah.
you're 3 steps behind, catch up. Like he
Hmm.
talking to this nigga like he don't know what the fuck he doing, and come to
Bro,
find out, like he was playing you the whole time.
the realization that like he orchestrated not like from the
That shit
start
is
getting
crazy.
all of them together, getting revenge on Tressler for that shit, Bradley for his part
Fire
in it, the
for
fucking
years
bank
too,
that
bro.
the bank that fucked over his pops, you know what I'm saying, the steel like people that made the
The
safe.
safe,
Like
yeah.
he really got everybody all at once, bro. And that like that's and then went through like he went through and got a fucking government official job and shit, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying, like he's an agent, all to like do this shit, like
I said
that's
that
so
too,
much
KTL.
dedication and
I
played
said it's so
along the whole
cold,
time.
bro. It's so cold because he couldn't even make this happen without being part of the FBI. He
Mm-hmm.
went and got a job in the FBI to
Mm-hmm.
make this shit
Just to
happen.
pull this off, yeah.
That shit is so crazy, bro.
Hey,
And then
hey,
he played along the whole time, let motherfuckers like, hoe him in
They was
whatever
talking
case they
crazy
need,
to
bro.
him.
He let Jack beat the shit out of him and all this shit. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
his fucking boss was talking greasy, bro.
I'm about to say, you
something
seen
else
his
we forgot
boss
to
too,
mention.
Slim. That's another fucking sighting
Hey,
in all these
Common was also
movies.
in this movie too. Funny enough.
Shout out Common, nigga was playing the violin, the air violin.
Hmm. Oh,
Can
because
you
he said
pin
the
this
word
comment
bullshit.
from this guy here? What comment? What comment? This? Greatest supporter ever? I'm not pinning that. I'm
What's
not
up?
pinning that.
Oh my
But
god.
That's Puos.
yeah, they also I think that like a cold scene worth mentioning is like whenever they first unite as the fucking horsemen before that shit, like they got like he had that room set up with all that different shit where the water would go like in the crevices turn to dry ice,
Mm-hmm.
and then you gotta turn the flashlight or the light bulb and all that shit.
And the
You
tree,
know what I'm saying?
KTL. The
Huh?
tree.
Oh yeah,
The
with
tree
the
that
with
his
the
pops put
card in
that
it.
card in.
Yeah, that shit is wild, bro. Like Buddy grew a fucking tree around a card for 20 years, and they really like used that as a metaphor of like, bro, this dude thought out a trick 20 years in the future. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's
saying? To
that's
be able
fucking
to do
fire.
that shit. That's
Well,
that's
what
really
about you,
wild.
F Dub? Favorite scene?
Favorite scene, favorite scene, favorite scene. Probably I already spoke on it, right? But probably that fight scene in that hotel. That shit was colder than a bitch. So
Facts.
just the way that Buddy was able to get away from the shoot and then, eventually fake his death and all that. That whole sequence was crazy,
Bro,
crazy,
Dave
crazy.
Franco was fire in this
Oh
movie, bro.
God, oh God, definitely underrated actor. One thing I would like to highlight before we escape this main thing is that this movie was made in 2013 or was released in 2013. This shit looked nice as fuck, like cinematography
Mhm.
wise. That shit looked nice as hell, man. Also the pacing in the movie, the pacing was great. So, I mean, I ain't think I was. It flowed beautifully. Like I don't think there was any slowness in the movie or anything off regarding the pacing of the film. So kudos to them. I
I
mean,
feel like
yeah.
they maintain they maintain your interest throughout by continually evolving the plot. Like I said, whenever you think you got shit figured out, you know what I'm saying? It's like they do another twist, and
Facts.
like I feel like that's kind of crazy.
Hey, Casey, whoever wrote this movie was on point.
Yeah,
I don't know who wrote it, but whoever wrote this shit was on point, bro.
I'll tell you
Like
who.
it, I don't think it's no holes. Maybe, but I don't think it's no holes. I
yeah,
think they
like that's
tied
the thing
everything
is like
together.
we analyze a lot of shit for like plot holes, but I think so. This is a movie that also I feel like Slim we could talk about is that it's in the same like vein pause as Shutter Island or The Prestige. You know what I'm saying? Where like you watch this movie and then like when you watch it back, you're watching it with a different perspective because you know
Yeah,
the twist and shit, and then you're watching like
Oh wow.
everything
to
that
to
was
see the
set up.
shit like in the
You know
background.
what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Yeah,
going into this, knowing that like Dylan is the guy setting all this shit up, you get to literally see like the shit that he's doing in order to play along with the con and shit. You
and
get
you
to
know what's
watch like
crazy?
him outplay, Thaddeus Bradley and the Horsemen and all this shit.
I think sometimes movies like they lose quality on like on second and third watches and shit. Like that, even with knowing the plot twist and everything,
Hmm.
like the movie still doesn't lose quality to me. Like
Yeah.
the last 30 minutes of this movie is fucking amazing to me.
Hey,
So
I see.
the
Hold on,
as far as
fireworks,
yeah, go
lights
for it.
out. I see you asking about excitement for the new one. I think everybody is. I said she ready to see the second one. We probably finna watch that. I don't know, maybe this week or next week.
Well, I don't know,
Yeah.
KTL. We don't have Art and F Dub opinion because this their first time seeing, and I don't think they saw
Well,
the
yeah,
second one.
yeah, that's
We'll
true.
we'll 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 get
I
to
was
that. We'll
saying
get
this
to
to
that.
get to the bottom lights out comment where he said, "Hey, you should go rewatch that whole man. You listening to the recap? Go rewatch it.
Shit
It's a
was
great.
enjoyable to me.
We'll
Yeah.
get to that. But one quick tidbit I would like to circle back to
Yeah,
Slim. You
keep
asked
this
who
to
wrote
yourself, Dub.
You said
Slim.
what?
You asked who wrote this film, right? It was Ed Solomon, and he is well known for writing the Bill and Ted series as well as Men in Black. So there's that.
What a crazy juxtaposition to go from Bill and
I
Ted
never
to some
saw
shit like
Ben and
this.
Ted,
Bill
my
and
shit, man.
Ted.
That's my
And
But
shit.
then
Men in Black, though, Men in Black is fire.
Yeah,
and
I
then
saw I saw
they're
Men in
not
Black.
Like
bad.
Men in
Not bad.
Black, I want to do a crash course of them hoes one day, bro. Like I don't think they
I
missed
don't
it.
know, man. After the first two, I don't.
and
They kind of
I'm
ass.
gonna keep it
and
a
the
buck,
other
bro. I don't think they that maybe the fourth one.
He also wrote Charlie's Angels in 2000,
yes.
apparently.
Charlie Daniels was decent.
And
That shit,
then
hey, bro. He put some
yeah, no,
bad
too.
bitches in some like fire spy situations. Who could have thunk it?
Yeah,
Imagine
yeah.
that. That was that Eddie Murphy movie that came out in like the 2009. It said
Yeah, that was probably ass. Eddie Murphy 2009. That was probably ass.
it was probably ass.
Eddie
Eddie
Murphy
Murphy had that
2009.
one movie, A Thousand
A
Words. I
thousand
ain't think it
Yeah,
words.
was
that was
Hey,
ass.
that
that's
was
the
ass.
only that's the
I
only
didn't think it
Eddie
was
Murphy
ass.
movie you ever talk about, Slim. Like anytime you say Eddie Murphy had that movie, I know which one you finna talk about. You
I
not
don't
finna
even
talk
remember
about
talking about
Haunted
when the last time I
Mansion.
talked about
You
that.
not talking about fucking what's it called? Pluto Nash. You not
I'm on
talking
no damn
about
Pluto
fucking
Nash, nigga.
yeah. I'm about to say you not talking about life. You're talking about fucking a
I had
thousand
life.
words, bro.
I had life on my list for a while to recommend, but I ain't never picked it.
Ass,
Oh yeah. Oh no,
Life is fire.
that's on my list to review.
ass.
Hey, Art, before you got here, we was talking about the 40-year-old virgin. Like that shit fire as fuck, bro. But you
But
would
yeah,
never pick that, right?
It's a classic, man. It's a
oh,
classic.
no, that was Step Brothers y'all review. Okay.
No, you
Yeah.
would never
What?
pick that,
Oh,
right?
Step Brothers.
Yeah, me? No, for you.
Yeah,
That's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite comedies.
but you wouldn't pick it.
That's your favorite comedy?
I said one
You,
of them.
you wouldn't
Oh.
pick it though.
I mean, I got a lot. I got a lot.
Puo said
I got a
Meet
lot.
Dave. Yeah, Slim ain't talking about Meet Dave,
That's
Puo.
that shit what Kevin
Wait,
Hart was in his head. Pause.
Hey,
Meet
yo,
Dave? Hey, yo.
I know a nigga named Dave.
Yeah,
You don't want to meet him?
I know what he get into. But,
I know a nigga didn't just suggest me to rewatch a movie that I previously enjoyed. Like, what is
damn,
this
bro.
comment about?
Isn't that the point?
Yeah, what's this comment about, bro?
I don't know, bro.
I'm confused about it.
He mad, Slim. He mad. He said, I liked it before. I don't want to
I,
watch it again,
I know
nigga.
you ain't suggest me to watch some shit that I liked before. Like
That's
what?
the crazy guy, bro. Like,
40-year-old virgin still hold up to this day.
Oh
Yeah, that
man.
shit fire, Pulos. We might need to watch it on the
I feel
podcast.
just as a tangent, real quick, shit like Step Brothers, 40-Year-Old Virgin. I feel like Hall Pass falls in that
we
category.
we
Like,
never
there's a
did
few of them
Pineapple
hoes that
Express, did we?
no.
Nope.
I don't remember
Pull
how
said
good
I'm
that was.
insane. Yeah, you are, bro. But yeah. So with that being said, so like we covered it to an extent, but the the ending of the movie is Thaddeus Bradley is in jail because whenever at the end of the final horseman trick they put all the money from the safe in his car and shit and set up to where like he stole that shit. He tells Dylan, hey, I'm being framed. He was like, I don't give a fuck about that. He was like, I got some info for you though. And he tells him like all this shit and he says, all right, well, that's cool and all, but I need a name. And he said, I don't know the name of this person, but whoever it was, they'd have to be, within the organization. They'd have to be, and then he comes to the realization that Dylan was behind the whole shit. Dylan set up all the horsemen to get together to, rob Alan Trusler, to put him in prison, to ruin the bank that, caused his father's death, to hoe the people who made the safe that caused his father to die. You know what I'm saying? And he like disappears, leaving that motherfucker in jail. And he goes, finds his lady friend, Interpol agent, and he tells her the truth about everything. And they are on the bridge where motherfuckers, they put a lock on the fence and they throw the key in the ocean. And it's symbolic of like secrets and bonds and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
And
KT, you know something crazy that I read earlier? So
no
that
telling, bro.
that's a real place
It is.
in France, but apparently like 10 years ago, they started taking the locks off because they said the locals was complaining. I'm like, bro, what the fuck were they complaining about locks being over here? Like, what's the complaint?
Did you find out?
Nah, I was curious. Like, Why
And
the fuck
them
are people
French folks
complaining
was
about
pissed
this shit?
about some locks, bro.
Like, niggas just find any reason to be complain. Like, what the fuck is there to be mad about? They got locks up on our fence or some
Yeah, I'm
shit.
about to say that it's the one place where they can put locks at, and you pissed about it. Like
That's some hating ass shit, bro. People mad. Like, that's crazy.
that shit crazy, bro. Imagine if motherfuckers was mad, like, man, why is it all these stars on this fucking walkway? Like that's the place where the stars go, bro. Like what are you mad about? I don't
Who the fuck putting all these stars on the ground?
that shit, bro. You pissed, like, but
That shit
yeah.
don't
So
bother nobody, bro. That's why I'm like, why the fuck are people complaining?
hey, Slim, you talked about like the ending, but I think like the literal ending of this movie is cold as fuck too. Like it follows the key to the bottom of the ocean, and you can hear them like the motherfuckers are saying like, "Hey, like well, this is the end of our show. This is like we're waiting, we're watching somewhere. We'll need some help for our next trick." And a motherfucker says, "Just pay attention, look closer." In three, two, and then it fades to black. Where the idea is that whoever watches it, like you know what I'm saying, like that it might have all just been some shit that you forget, or you know what I'm saying, like you go under the I don't want to say trance, but you know what I'm saying. Like I think
Yeah.
that ideal is cool. That like essentially the viewer is a part of the experience.
So before they announced the release of this movie, I used to see comments on the internet of people saying that for the second movie that they missed the opportunity to call that bitch Now You Don't, because the first one was called Now You See
Yeah,
Me.
I
And so
remember people said that.
yeah, so now that is what the new movie is called. They calling it Now You Don't. I guess
I think that
they spent the
I don't
block.
mind it, but I think that is weird to have like a second one that's just. I think it's the same principle as there being Deadpool, Deadpool 2, and then Deadpool 3 is Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, because it's not Deadpool 3. Like, I think it's the same thing here where it's like, okay, why did you make it a 2? Why didn't you just like name them different things? You know?
What you mean?
Like why isn't it Now You See Me, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, and then like some third thing that is also
Because
correlated.
I think they definitely just didn't think to make it Now You Don't for the
Hmm.
second one. And I
I
think they
don't
might have
believe now.
seen
I don't
people
believe
complain.
that, bro. You not finna tell me that a motherfucker could like crafted this cold ass plot, thought everything out, and couldn't think to name his
I'm gonna
movie
be
Now You
honest,
Don't, bro.
KTL. Like,
No fucking
you know,
shot.
I don't know if you believe this or not, but like we are probably on the higher echelon of creativity when it
That's
comes
not.
to
That's
humans.
basic, bro.
No, but yeah, but what's basic to you? Because like I'm legit just speaking on like where we come from and how we think. What you think is basic is what a lot of people go crazy over, just in general.
Hey, Ice, that's a fact. That seven on the building shit was clean as a bitch. Like that. That was my favorite of like the opening tricks. I think it was funny that McKinney like made that lady not be able to talk or move, and then like
Yeah, he
told
shook that nigga
told her.
down. Pause.
Yeah, I'm about to say he told her that her husband was fucking on her sister and shit on the trip. Like, and he
That
told
nigga
that
said you want this
motherfucker.
shit to go
He
away.
said, he said, normally it's 200, but since you're such a sweetheart, 250. And he said, you shake down everybody like this? He said, no, you're a special case. Like,
Hey, that shit with Jack too though. When nigga thought
yeah,
he thought he
with the
got him.
bent spoon or whatever.
Yeah, he thought he figured some shit out. That nigga stole his wallet.
Hey, he gave Slim. What's really crazy too is like if you look and observe, he gave him $100 out of his wallet, and he
Facts.
just took the rest of his fucking wallet. He gave him
Facts.
his own money back.
That nigga
Like
started looking for his wallet.
he said, "Where's my wallet? Where's my wallet?" He said, "Hey, stop that guy!" Like, and then fucking Henley put her ass in a fucking piranha tank and shit, and like got stuck in a lock. That was reminiscent of the Prestige and shit, where that bitch couldn't get out that lock and ended up dying in that hole. So I feel like that's kind of like some clean shit, because that bitch, how did she end up over there, bro? You dropped a
So
bunch of hungry fish in a tank.
apparently with that shit, like they had that scene and her obviously her character was supposed to look distressed and like panicking and shit. But apparently what happened was they had like an actual malfunction or some shit
Mm-hmm.
where her shit wouldn't unlock when they were in production and she was like trying to bang on the window and shit, and they thought she was just acting.
Acting, yeah.
I seen that shit on
And
Watch Mojo.
I was about to say,
yeah,
bro,
so
you gotta like in that instance, you gotta put like a safe word or a hand gesture or something, bro. Like for
yeah, like
like
a fail
a
safe
thing
kind of
like that.
thing.
But I'll tell you one thing, Pujols talked about it in the Prestige. I bet this time they had a key or something to let her ass out of it. They didn't have to just like go beat the wall off that hoe. That reminds me that it was a black dude I think ran up and like swung that fucking whatever that was. Them was the weakest swings I ever seen trying to crack that hoe, bro.
Hey,
Y'all
that
see
was a
how
black
weak he
dude.
swung
It
that
was more
bitch?
than one black dude in the
Yeah,
movie.
you right, you right. There was a second black. Hey, Art, you fucked with that guy too?
I didn't notice he was black, man.
He did say that
Oh, brother, now you
nigga
don't
wasn't
see.
he wasn't
Now he
watching the
don't see
first 5
color.
minutes.
Now he don't see color. It's crazy. But that motherfucker, I'm
Prestige
telling
is
you, bro,
cheeks.
them weak
Pause.
ass, them weak ass swings, bro. He wasn't
False.
finna break nothing on that hoe. But
I will say I like the Prestige a little bit better than this. Maybe not even a little bit better than this. I like the Prestige better than this, but
well,
only
that's perfect, Art, because it's time for final thoughts and ratings.
okay. Well, while I'm talking, since I'm talking, I'll just finish it. Um,
Hey,
yeah, but yeah, I like this movie was good, but I'm not. I think I said this in the last. What's the other heist movie you watched?
the
Uh,
other what?
the
Italian job?
other heist movie
Oh,
you watched?
heist movie. I thought he said ice
Italian job?
movie.
Yeah, Italian Job. I'm not a big fan of heist movies like that for some reason. It never interests me. This kind
Slim
of
is the
interests
heist
me.
movie guy.
Yeah, but this movie interested me though. They could have really padded this shit with plot armor, but like the Morgan Freeman character kind of nullified that, which was good. They like explaining everything they did. They could have just how did he get away? Oh, magic, and then left it at that. But they didn't do that with clever writing. But like that's what I thought it was gonna be too. Like I'm like, oh, it's a movie about magicians robbing shit, so they just gonna magically get away with everything with no explanation, but they explained everything, so that was a plus for me. It was a good movie though. I liked it more than I thought I would. I'm gonna give it an 8.2.
Hey, Art, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at this lights out guy. He said Italian job. Hey, yo, the fuck's wrong with this guy, bro? Like, somebody, hey, Slim, I just listened to that episode like a week or so ago, or whenever it was suggested. And like he had, like he was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit's pause and whatever. And you was like, nah, bro, it's like a bank heist or whatever. He said, okay, so it's like a job that, but like, why do they call the other shit jobs? Like, and I don't think he ever got his answer, man.
No, you gotta ask somebody else.
All right, who want to go next?
I'll go. All right. Real quick, I'll give my thoughts on the ending. Um, Unpopular opinion, probably, but the ending didn't necessarily capture me like that. It didn't wow me like that. You know what I mean? The whole reveal with, Buddy being, behind everything all along. It just I don't know. I was expecting something else, and I don't want to say I was disappointed by how it concluded or anything like that. I don't know. It just didn't capture me like that. Like the wow factor wasn't in there. But nevertheless, I thought the movie was for my first time watching it, I thought the movie was really dope. I can see why it's KTL and Slim, one of KTL and Slim's favorites for sure. Um, as I mentioned, I thought the pacing was great throughout the whole film. I was definitely locked in for a majority of the film. I thought that everyone came in here with an A+ performance. Shout out Michael Caine. The nigga is old as fuck, but he's still going crazy with the acting shit. So shout out to him. Um, Mark Ruffalo is, still big bad Mark Ruffalo. You know what I mean? So can never go wrong. Whenever he's taking the leading role, I don't think he's had a bad leading role on the podcast so far that we've, you know what I mean? Because he's been on the podcast quite a few times.
Yeah,
So
I was just thinking about that. I know he was on Eternal Sunshine. I don't know what else we had him on the podcast.
he was on Bright as well. If you remember that movie that we reviewed, me and KTL,
We didn't.
Y'all review
I was about
Bright?
to say we didn't review Bright.
wasn't it? What that
Bright was
movie
the Will
about?
Smith movie, wasn't it?
Oh shit, no, I'm thinking about that other movie, the one with the whole paper the with the
Get
whole
it together,
paper
bro.
network and shit like that.
Oh yeah, he
What the hell
was
was that called?
um I know what you're talking about. I'd have to go back and look, but yeah, that shit. It
The
was
one with
there.
the who?
Like no, but y'all didn't show up for it. It was a movie Fireworks picked, and it was
With
like
who?
about a newspaper shit. It had Mark Ruffalo in it, and it had Buddy from Birdman, Michael Keaton.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like he was good in there though. Yeah,
Milk.
Yes, yes, he was very good
it
on
was
that.
not Milk. Milk was about a gay senator or some shit like,
That shit
and
won
that
an Oscar.
and that was I think that was that Tom
Good
Hanks,
God.
Nah, it was another nigga, but it won an
Sean
Oscar.
Penn. It's Sean Penn.
Sean Penn.
Sean
Yeah, that
Penn,
was
yeah.
fucking Rain Man.
Rain Man. I
But
thought Rain Man was Dustin Hoffman.
Was it Sean Penn?
yes,
No, Sean Penn was I Am Sam. I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
yes.
Get your mentally challenged people right.
Yeah, I'm about to say
The
a
movie is
lot of the
called Spotlight.
autistic spot.
Spotlight.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Spotlight, Bright,
Uh,
whatever. But anyways,
Bright is a
yeah,
whole
no.
separate movie. That's
Spotlight.
Will Smith with
Spotlight.
an orc partner as a cop. Like,
Thanks.
All right. Well, anyways, yeah. So shout out Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, like I said, everyone turned in an A+ performance on that. I wouldn't say I was pleasantly surprised. I do love heist movies and I do like magic movies, right? But I understand that the market for, I guess, magic is not super duper popular these days because this movie got a 51% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, if you guys didn't know that, which is crazy. But yeah, man,
bunch of fucking swine.
on culture twines. But no, the pretty good movie. I give it a 7.5. Yeah, 7.5.
Damn.
Looking,
All
I'm
right.
looking, I'm looking forward to the next one though. So,
All right. I got next. This is goddamn. How many times have I seen this movie? It's been at least 5 times I've watched this movie. You know, when I first saw it, it was just the craziest shit to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole plot progression and how to keep doing, different twists in the movie. I've seen it plenty of times by now, but I'm gonna try to not let my opinion of it be dampened, because of that. The law of diminishing returns exists, but this is something that's so powerful to me that I feel as though it overcomes it to an extent. There was not a
hold it down
single.
by the peanut gallery, all right?
Damn, he
That's
talked crazy
racist.
to the supporters. He said that's racist. Uh, there was like I say, there wasn't a bad performance that I saw. I'm saying even like everybody was exactly who they needed to be and in the capacity that they needed to be. It's an interesting plot line that like goes all the way through the movie. Every time you think that like Pujols once said whenever we watched Bullet Train, I believe it was, where he was like, how I got to towards the end of the movie, I was like, how much shit could they still do? You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how I feel like towards the end of this movie. It's a little bit lengthy, in my opinion, although Slim tried to say that we watched the extended version. I don't know what's different about it than the regular version, but I guess I could try to find out. But like, it's just like I literally I watched most of this movie last night, and I ended up like going to sleep with like 20 minutes left of the movie. I knew how it ended, but like I was like, I still know what's left, and I can't stay up for this. And so I finished that whole today. You know what I'm saying? And like it's great. This is a phenomenal movie. It might be tied for my favorite heist movie. Um, like I enjoy. It's probably my favorite magic movie. In terms of like practical magic and like regular day life and shit. I think it's just like a great depiction of a bunch of like crazy shit that works with magic, with an ensemble cast that turned in great performances and a plot that was well written, albeit a bit long. I'll give this movie a 9 out of 10.
Damn. Slim.
Come on, bro.
Yo, yo, yo.
He was looking up the peanut gallery to tell you how it was racist fireworks.
I already seen that before. I know it's racist. So this is definitely one of my favorite movies. I have this metric
Hey, Ice, hold
where
it down over there, man. Don't make me tell you again.
long-winded. I have this metric um, where I feel like if I've seen a movie multiple times, it's got to be one of my favorite movies because I don't really watch movies on repeat. If I watch some shit, then I don't really feel like I want to watch it again no time soon, at least. So if I seen a movie multiple times, it got to be one of my favorite movies by default, and this is one of them. And kind
Slim,
of
did
like
I
F
tell
Dubs,
you to watch this movie?
I think I probably seen this before I knew you,
All right.
but I think like F Dub said, told Buddy get to the flipping point, like Tony Hawk, fire. So I think kind of like what F Dub said,
Ooh.
I think heist movies, I like heist movies generally. Also magic, I like magic shit generally. So with this is both combined, and I actually thought it was a great movie. It's very enjoyable. It held my attention from the very beginning. I like all the twists and turns that they have throughout the movie. Like just when you think you know something, they switch it up and it's something else happen. And then the final reveal to me, like I thought it was great. I thought it was the best scene with him and Morgan Freeman at the end. Yeah, I think they tied everything in very well. Like it was written very well. The dialogue was great. All the acting was great. So it's a very fun movie to me too. So a few things I'm gonna say about it before I get to the rating. I'm gonna name y'all some people that got considered for roles in this movie. So they wanted Philip Seymour Hoffman. KTL,
Oh
that's your
God.
man's, ain't it?
Oh
He
God.
wasn't dead by this point.
Jim Carrey got considered.
Now
That's your
that's who
man's
you
too.
need to be talking about.
For who? Like, what
That's
we get?
also your man's. They
J.
didn't
Daniel Atlas.
so they didn't say the names for these people. They were just saying like so Jim Carrey, Hugh Grant, Colin Firth, and Sasha Cohen, the nigga from Borat. All
Oh
them niggas
God.
got
Oh
considered.
boy, I would have never watched this shit with Borat in
Nah,
at
bro.
all.
He
That
actually a
nigga's a
decent actor,
horrible.
bro. He not
Fuck
a bad.
all
I
that. That
disagree.
boy
I
is
disagree.
that
He a
boy
decent actor.
Sasha Baron Cohen is Borat and Bruno, man.
That's his own movie, bro. I seen movies with it like
That's his
what that
own.
he actually acted in that was decent,
Hey,
bro.
Hugh Grant could have fit the role Woody Harrelson played.
No, that you're thinking of Hugh Jackman.
No, I'm thinking of Hugh Grant, bro.
Grant, that's the nigga from what the fuck?
Hugh,
No, I'm thinking of Hugh Laurie.
ain't Hugh Grant the nigga from what's that movie Pooh be talking about?
Heretic.
Oh, Harris, yeah, ain't that him?
Check the comments, Slim. That's the only
Check.
reason I knew that. I ain't seen no fucking heretic.
Hugh Grant was in he was in Dungeons and Dragons and some other shit.
Salute to bro.
He not in The Gentleman? Pause. I don't know.
I don't remember what Hugh Grant looks like to know.
All right. He said
Colin
Borat is
Farrell
terrible.
was in The Gentleman.
Colin Firth is the nigga that I was talking about too.
Yeah,
What he was in, I can't remember.
no idea.
Miami Vice.
Okay. Come on, you long-winded motherfucker. Uh-oh. His
Uh-oh.
shit died, fireworks, man, right there at the end. Ha! Get him out of here. Get him the fuck out of here. Nobody want to hear all that trivia.
All right.
Talking about Borat being a magician.
Well, he's getting his stuff situated. I thought that reveal at the end, I thought it was gonna be I didn't think it was gonna be Mark Ruffalo's character, but I thought it was gonna be that French girl. That's
It's my turn. Well, let
yeah.
me tell you something about that, F Dub. Let me tell you something about that. Like, I can see why you thought that. I felt like they was kind of like leading towards that too much though. And so they hit you with the misdirection because they was planting seeds that it might have been her.
She had the book with the eye and whatever else.
Me too, F Dub. Yeah, and they were like the nigga, who was it that put that in his ear? Pause.
What?
They put the bug in his ear, like, hey man, you need to watch her. And
I
that's
think
when
it might have been McKinney. That's that mentalism shit, man.
yeah, and
Hey,
then
pull off my turn is the funniest shit, bro.
yeah, and so they started like
Oh
he
shit.
started like talking crazy to her and like if I find out that you anybody other than who you said you were, so they was kind of leaning towards that too much, and then they pulled the chair out on you, F Dub, and they was
You
like,
fell on
nah,
the floor.
yeah, it wasn't her, it was
Nah,
this
ain't
other
pulling
nigga
no
that you
chair
never
on
would
me, bro.
expect. And what
I
I
was
think
still
is
sitting
fire
down
about the reveal too
on
is
the
when
chair.
Morgan Freeman was when he was figuring it out, he even said like, damn, it would have to be somebody that you wouldn't even think was a suspect until the last moment. And it's like that nigga, you never thought that nigga would have been a suspect ever. And he was. So I thought that shit was cold. Um, yeah, I talked about that. Jake Gyllenhaal too. They consider him for Dylan. Um, I don't know if I
Okay.
would have liked Jake. I don't really care for Jake Gyllenhaal too much in his roles. He
Oh,
You
alright,
didn't like
that
him in
makes two of us. That makes
Nightcrawler,
two of
bro?
us.
but his personality is so fucking boring to me. I don't know why. It's like Ben Affleck. I don't like that nigga like that. I
Ben
don't think,
Affleck was crazy in The Accountant, bro.
but he just played like yeah, but he just played the boring ass character. Like it ain't nothing to me that's interesting about that nigga in his movies. The movie good. She said she don't know who Jake is. Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
Nightcrawler and Brothers and
prisoners. Um, nah, I think Gone Girl was a good movie. I don't necessarily think Ben Affleck is that cold of an actor to me though. He just regular to me.
he was Batman, bro.
Yeah, I don't like his Batman.
Yeah, he's a boring nigga for real, bro. Like he don't really
Oh
do shit.
But that's
man,
kind of how
don't
I feel
worry,
about
bro.
Jake. Art
Yeah, I
like,
think Jake Gyllenhaal too. Like he think like I never seen him do nothing like extravagant.
hey, am I tripping?
Toby Maguire is just a better
Uh,
version of him.
I think the opposite, Slim. I think Ben Affleck. I rather enjoy Ben Affleck on screen, right, acting, versus Jake Gyllenhaal. I honestly believe that Jake
I
Gyllenhaal
don't
has
like
nothing
neither of them.
interesting ever, ever.
They just play a nigga, bro. Like I don't see like
A nigga
Yeah, they
is
don't play
crazy.
nothing special, bro.
A
I ain't gonna
nigga
lie.
is crazy.
Hey, Slim, bro. I don't want to like derail shit, but like you ain't get your rating, man.
Hold on, KT. I was gonna ask a question. Am I
Oh, come on.
tripping? To me, every time I see this nigga, Jake Gyllenhaal, to me,
God
looks like
damn
I don't know. He looks like the white version of
me.
Jaleel White
Oh,
to me. Am I
Urkel?
tripping?
Yes,
they
you're
just
very
got big
much so
eyes,
him,
bro.
Yeah, I'm
bro.
about to say what? Like you think
He
he
What?
look
looks
like
just like
Urkel?
Jaleel White. Yeah, just not as Steve Urkel, but as Jaleel White. They look the same. He just white.
No, bro, you tripping.
I gotta find a picture of them niggas and put them together, bro. Them niggas look just alike. They just different colors.
Rooster Jaleel White, bro.
We're
All right,
brothers.
you ran out of stuff to talk about, bro.
Yeah, I'm not long winded. I got
Definitely
trivia.
longer winded, bro.
I got trivia to talk about.
Come on, bro. You literally left in the middle of giving your
Bro, I got a
rating and
call, bro,
whatnot.
and they fucked my shit up. Pause.
Huh?
So yeah, pause. So Olivia Wilde got offered a role. Um, Amanda, I
Bynes.
for, no, I think Seyfried. She was on our podcast before. Uh, Andrea Riseborough too. She was on our
You
podcast
can't
before
say
too.
that she was on our podcast. What was she on?
Um, fuck, that's the one from Mean Girls. She was on fuck. One of them was on Birdman, and the other one was on
Emma Stone was in Birdman.
I'm about to say Emma Stone was in Birdman.
Amanda,
no, bro.
Amanda,
They
you
had
talking
other
about
people. They had other people in Birdman. What the hell?
Amanda?
Was
What's
she
her
the
name?
bitch
You
that
talking
got
about
raped or was finna get raped?
Wait, what? Arthur,
What?
Art,
what's her name? Amanda what?
Seyfried. I think
Yeah,
that's how you say
she's
it.
from she was on that's a bitch from Jennifer Body.
That
I
was
think that's
Megan
her.
Fox, bro.
The other one, motherfucker.
Oh my God, Dennis.
KJ keep doing that shit, bro. She was in Mean Girls for sure.
I'm pretty sure that was her in Jennifer's Body.
Shout out to Jennifer and her body, bro.
Yeah. Oh, In Time, the one that plays Sylvia.
Who's Sylvia, the bitch?
Yeah, the main girl with Justin Timberlake.
Salute to her.
She probably could have did all right.
She
But
looked like
yeah,
a
man.
ruler.
Yeah, man. I don't got no more trivia. I do, but I don't want to talk about it. So I get this 8.5. Still a good movie.
Pool's funny as fuck, man.
I seen Ice gave it a 9.
She said it can't be lower than I think a 8.5.
He said
He
that.
say fireworks tripping.
Uh,
No lower than 8.5. I don't know.
hey, he said I
Settle down,
just
peanut
Googled it.
gallery.
He said I just Googled it. Them niggas look like each other, bro. I told you niggas, bro. They look just alike. One
You
of them
say
white
so, bro.
and one of them black.
That's what they used to say about Jay-Z and what's his name from the Cowboys,
Hey, you gotta post a picture on
Troy Aikman.
post a picture online, they'll go viral, bro.
They
That's a
used to
brand new
say that
thought.
about Troy Aikman and Jay-Z, bro.
Yeah, all right, because I don't think nobody ever said that before, but that shit true. Um, quick question: who was the baddest on Mean Girls? They was way older than us at the time, so it's okay to say
This nigga's
Gretchen was the
crazy.
truth.
Bro, he's fucking hilarious. Like, this guy is insane.
I don't remember the girls
I
from
just,
Mean
I,
Girls except
I was
Lindsay
about to say
Lohan.
Lindsay
I
Lohan was
never seen
bad as
Mean Girls.
fuck to me, bro, whenever I was young.
She the only one I remember. Yeah, but anyway, the final score for Now You See Me is a 8.3.
Nice. Pretty solid.
Next week's movie will be chosen by Pujols after we watch
Who
Art
else?
movie.
What are we watching?
Pujols got the next pick after Art.
All right. But yeah, we're gonna watch the second one of these. I don't fucking know. Sometime this week or next
We
week.
watching it. Yeah, we watching it this week or next week, y'all.
Today is Tuesday. I mean, like, we gotta watch Art bitch ass movie by Friday. We could watch that
Yeah,
hoe
man,
next
bro.
week.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes Friday, man.
Bro, you
Facts.
a hoe, boy.
Yeah, man.
Game of Thrones season finale on Sunday.
Make sure y'all watch this.
What season is it? Slim season 3?
Season
Yes.
3. We watching 9
Y'all
and 10
making
on
it through
Sunday.
them bitches, man.
Hey, it's finna be. Hey, Sunday is finna be crazy, bro. If y'all not up on Game of Thrones, man, y'all pull up, watch the. I guess watch the show, man. Ain't niggas tripping, but that shit is finna be crazy.
Salute to that, man. But
She
yeah.
say, "Fuck." I thought we was skipping arts.
Wait, it was 8.3, Slim?
Yeah, 8.3.
Oh man, that's cause
Fuck out of
fucking
here, Ice.
fireworks tanked that whole.
This ain't the weekly
Hey, watch
show,
the movie,
niggas.
Ice. You won't be disappointed, man. I'll give you $5 if you disappointed.
I'm gonna keep it a whole buck. Art, I seen a list of the movies that Ice like watched
Yeah,
previously to watching this
she doesn't
podcast.
qualify to talk.
I don't know that that's gonna be her kind of movie.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
be honest. If she thought In Time was amazing, then
I'm
her
just
standard can't
I'm
be
just
that high.
saying, Slim.
bro.
If it's mouth ass sewing and somebody doing that to their pops, I don't
What?
Bro,
think that that's gonna
that
Oh
fall
that's
my
like
on her.
god.
That's
in the
those two movies are
parameters,
on her
bro.
very short list of movies that she's watching in her
But
lifetime.
but
Like
did she say they was good or did she just say she seen
the
them?
fact
She
that she
say them was the
even took
hoes that
time
she
out
had
to
seen.
watch those movies, and she hasn't watched a lot of movies. Like,
I didn't know if that meant just the movies that we've done, or if that's just because if that's like the
Yeah, I
only
think
movie,
she was
that's
going off the ones that
crazy.
we did, Art.
That's still crazy because you know what all we
no, but she
watched
did.
on
But
this hoe?
she said she
Movies.
don't really watch movies though. She
Slim, we
said that.
watched like 104 movies, like,
Facts, man. She
and
seen
of like
the
varying
Human Centipede was
popularity.
one of
And
them.
yeah, bro, like you ain't never seen fucking Paranormal Activity
To,
or Silence of the Lambs or none of this shit, but you
did
watch
she
somebody
not
do
say
that to
Paranormal
their
Activity?
pops, bro. Like,
Fuck.
it might have been Paranormal Activity,
To be fair though,
but
I'm a,
that's
I'm
it.
a,
That's three movies, bro.
I'm gonna try to help her out a bit, KTF. To be fair, the movies that she said, uh, fucking the Human Centipede, Strange Thing About the Johnsons,
And Paranormal
and
Activity, she
Paranormal
just said
Activity.
that's the third one.
Why
To be fair, all
strange thing about the John, why was that ever something
but
like
look though,
That's
F Dub,
Lando
what I
fault,
was
bro.
finna say is all three of those movies were widely talked about, like especially like back in the day, around the time, whatever. That's like Strange Thing About the Johnsons was virally talked about, and I'm sure Paranormal Activity was too. I think I remember that. And Human Centipede, I knew what it was. I just never watched it.
I
Like
hear you, bro.
they was very quote unquote popular movies or
Say, Slim,
controversial movies at least.
you know what all we watched Silence of the Lambs on this hoe, bro. Like, we watched
Fire,
Shutter Island on this hoe.
fire.
Come on, bro.
She just uncultured. She gonna get some culture over here.
That shit
That's
crazy.
crazy to say she gonna get some culture over here with a
Yeah, I'm
white
about to say
nigga and a
you're
Hispanic.
absolutely ridiculous, bro.
We got two Hispanics and a white nigga here.
Salute.
who's the other one?
You Slim, I'm sorry.
I was a teenager. You teenagers watch movies? The hell?
Teenagers watch movies.
Or is that your explanation for watching Human Centipede?
You
All
said
right,
what?
either way.
Slim. Who was the other Hispanic?
Somebody sign us up. F-Dub, we got another Hispanic as a part of
Yeah,
the
it's
podcast.
Slim.
Somebody sign us up.
All right,
All
now
right, man.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead,
The one. This is the One White Guy, Two Mexicans podcast signing out. We'll be back whenever
Do you
we
not know this
watch
nigga, bro?
Oh
more
yeah,
shit
whoops.
about magic.
Oh, man.
Salute to all the long-winded reviewers, and
I forgot about John.
we'll see if Fireworks gives the next movie a better score.
That nigga
We
said,
Oh
out.
who's the
man.
other Hispanic?
My bad, John Dub.
Thought he
My
was the
bad.
token KTL.
That shit.
My bad, John
We
Dub. You
don't even
watching
know
this?
him for being Hispanic. That's all.
I
Like,
th-
that's John Doe whole character.
he said, I thought F-Dub was South Korean. No, he
Yeah,
went to
man.
South Korea in the war.
Niggas is crazy. I'll never step into
Well, who
South
said they
Korea.
thought South Korean?
That boy was
Why
in
she
a
say
submarine
8.3 is atrocious? That's a good score.
because she gave that hoe a 9.
8.3 is not that much off. I guess it is, but it's not.
It's over a half a point.
Yeah, but that's still a high rating. All right, man. We out of here.